Welcome to my channel. It's time for some scary stories. And if you like this one, don't forget to subscribe for more. One man was home alone one night when he heard a knock on his front door. He opened it to find an old, rusty key on his doorstep. There was no note or anything. It was just the key. Out of curiosity, he tried it in his front door and to his surprise, it turned. The key fit. Confused, he shrugged and went to bed. He woke up the following morning to the sound of his door locking. He jumped out of bed and ran to the door. As he did, the key began turning in the lock and the door swung open. He was met with the sight of the keyhole, the key still in the lock, turning by itself. He reached out to grab it, but it vanished into the keyhole and the door slammed shut. Startled, he ran to the other side of the house and hid in his bedroom closet. Moments later, he heard footsteps near his front door. Whoever was out there began to make their way inside. They tried the doorknob, which was unlocked, and stepped over the threshold. The man in the closet watched in horror as the shadow of the person standing in the doorway was slowly consumed by darkness. Their face was illuminated by the faint light coming from outside. And it was enough for him to see that they were tall and thin with long, sharp claws. Their eyes were glowing red in the darkness. As the creature took a step closer, he noticed something strange. Its feet were backwards, like it was walking in reverse. Then it stopped moving. The man peeked out of the closet to see if the coast was clear, but the creature was now blocking the doorway. It had somehow walked through the wall. The man screamed in terror as the monster lunged at him. He curled up in a ball, bracing for impact, but it never came. When he gathered the courage to look again, the creature was gone. And in its place was a small, wooden box. He cautiously approached it and opened the lid. Inside was a single sheet of paper with strange symbols and markings all over it. As he reached out to touch it, though, his fingers burned and he recoiled in pain. The symbols on the paper glowed brightly, and then the lights went out, plunging the room into darkness. The man stumbled backward, knocking over a chair in his haste to get away from the box. In the darkness, he could hear the sound of scratching at his door. It was the same sound the creature had made as it walked through the wall. Then he heard its voice, raspy and distorted, whispering his name. In the end, he didn't open the door. He spent the night hiding in his closet, too afraid to move or make a sound. And as the sun rose, he noticed that the door had stopped scratching and the voice had gone silent. Maybe it had all been a dream. He hoped it had.